Hey, KIC here. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last episode, I started working on this here fancy schmancy ground vehicle that really is actually missing a whole lot of things. So there's a whole lot of work that needs to go into this thing to make it drivable. And that means I'm going to be spending a lot of time clicking and waiting, and lucky for you, you don't really have to deal with that. So, oh man, where do we begin? All sorts of stuff need to be queued up. Let's do a bunch of these, a whole bunch of these. Probably should do some of those. Definitely need some of those. I don't think we really need any metal pieces. Control devices might end up needing some of those, I'm not sure. Just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at making here so I can make this thing functional, you need a few things for your ground vehicle. Need a cockpit, I already got that covered. Then you need a fuel tank. Well, that's going to require a few things. You also need a generator. That's going to take a few things. That's actually going to take a lot of few things. Then let's see, what else do you need? Oh, you need RCS, apparently. This is your reaction control system. Applies torque for turning. That would be kind of helpful to be able to turn, I think. You also need a thruster. I'm curious how the directional thruster works compared to the standard thruster. I'm not quite sure. That'll be something that I hope to figure out as I go. And let's see, oh, what else do we need? We already got the hover engine, so we're actually covered there. And then, what else do I need? A core, maybe. Maybe a core? Yeah, I think I need a core. Now, I do have a core, so actually, let's go ahead and take that out of storage. As I recall, I had one of those when I started the game in storage over here, or maybe from the last episode when I raided the ship. I'm not 100% sure where I got this particular core from. But just the same, let's go ahead and throw it in there. And let's see. Yeah, don't really need an oxygen tank. There's a lot of stuff in here I don't really need. But I thought I'd go ahead and take some of these whole blocks here. And we'll take some of those. And I don't know if I'm going to use all of them. But kind of while this stuff is cooking over here, we're going to head over to this lovely, lovely ground vehicle. And kind of pop some of these things in. You know what? Before I do anything else, here, let's go ahead and put a light down so I can actually see what in the world I'm doing. That will be good. I mean, you know, sun's going to be up in a few hours, so it's not a huge deal. 1, 2, 3. What does it look like up front? It looks kind of blah. It's all right. I can be okay with that for now. Oh, how do I want to do this? I don't know how many spaces everything is going to take up, so I'm kind of hesitant to start placing a bunch of blocks down. Besides, if I don't like it, how do I get rid of it? Can I do that? Will that get rid of it? That sure doesn't seem to do anything to me. Nope. Can't punch it to get rid of it. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to get rid of that block if I really don't want it there. Ah, well. I'm actually okay with where it is, I think. So we'll go ahead and leave that. And in the meantime, I'm going to be making a whole bunch of components and maybe some more whole block pieces. And then I will be back with you then. Not quite done yet. I have spent, I don't even know how much time working on all of this stuff. This is really a time-consuming game because you can't just, I don't know, magically whip stuff up. And since there's no way, as far as I know anyway, to change how long it takes to do things, never mind just magically doing stuff, yeah, I find it takes a while to do anything. So I did make a remove and repair tool, that is how you take the pieces off. I was wondering how you did that. Well, that's how you do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pop, oh, whatever you are, a generator over there. We're going to pop the fuel cell right there. The RCS, this is what's going to allow it to turn and maneuver and etc. Yeah, you can go all the way over there. And let's see, let's go ahead and put a thruster on the back. We'll do something like so. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd put it right on the bottom there, but I'm not entirely sure how this game goes, so I'm just going to play it safe, and I'll let it hang off the side, even though it is kind of ugly. Put a thruster right there. That is a directional one. We'll put another directional one over here, and let's go ahead and pop some fuel in there. Let's go... We'll do 5 for now. I think that'll be sufficient. I'd also like to see how these work, so I made myself some spotlights. I truly don't know how they work. I'm just going to go ahead and slap those guys right on there. Now, theoretically, I have everything on here that I need, but I'm not ready just yet because I remember how to build from Space Engineers, and with that game, you basically need a thruster on every direction. What am I missing? Did I not do 2 motors? I thought I queued up another one. Ah, man. So painful. So painful. Let's go ahead and queue up some more metal components. Going to need those as well. Actually going to need 2 more of those. I'm not even paying attention if I actually need all of those things specifically. We'll just do something like that. I am getting a little low on food. I'm also getting a little low on oxygen. Let's go ahead and recharge that at least. Can do that much right now. I didn't show you, but I did, in the interim here, go and collect a bunch of oxygen from my oxygen generator that's in the water way over yonder. So, not about to suffocate anytime soon. But food might actually become an issue here pretty soon, just because I'm really just working on the rations. And do I have another one in there? I still have a couple more in there. So I'm not at a problem just yet. But it would be nice to have some other food. Maybe pick some stuff over here, because I have found that if you don't eat it, it does spoil. I actually rather appreciate that. Makes me think of Ark a little bit. I'm sure a lot of other games do that too, but you know, it's a nice touch. They don't all do that, so it is kind of cool to see that from time to time. Okay, so we are getting pretty close over here. You are almost ready. I just need to go ahead and knock those pipes out now. And apparently, I cannot make pipes because I need metal plates. Of course I need metal plates. Why wouldn't I need metal plates? Oh, man. There is nothing about this game that is quick. That is not a condemnation or anything of the sort, but it just makes life a little difficult when you're trying to make videos in a timely manner. I'm already recording now for just about an hour, and at this point, you're looking at about 8 minutes of content. That's crazy. Sure, I could, you know, maybe include a lot of this stuff, but really, so much of it is just clicking and waiting that it's really not worth it. I'll let it go, finish the last pipe. I know, it's actually ready to go, but we'll be okay with this. It's going to have to do. Forgot I made another fuel tank in there. Oops. Yeah, seemed like I didn't remember doing that one last time, and oh well. What can you do? Got an extra fuel tank lying around for whenever I decide it's time to build something else. Not quite sure when that'll be, because this has been painful enough as is. But, you know, getting there. I also made some drill charges, because the remove and repair tool does apparently use that. Here, let's go ahead and throw that on the bar, actually, and let's just chomp down on that. Ah, look at that. That actually gave a fair amount of food. I like that. I need to remember to pick more of those funny-looking fruits. Alright, the last thruster is almost done. This is going to go... If you're not familiar with Space Engineers and you haven't seen this game, and I can only assume this works the same. That's always a safe assumption, right? It's always a safe thing to do, assume. Can only assume this works the same. So what I want to do is actually rotate it just like so. I'm putting that in the front. Let's turn this guy on. Oh, look at that. I have myself some light. I can spin around in a circle here. Let's see, let's light up my little escape pod. Hello, escape pod. How are you doing over there? And if I hit shift, that's going to get me off the ground. And let's go ahead and go into V. That's the third person mode. And it's not the most responsive thing in the world, but it does turn. Now, this is probably an imbalanced... Yeah, this is probably an imbalanced vehicle. But, you know, that's okay. This isn't meant to be a masterpiece. This is something quick to help me start getting around on the map. Now, I believe there was a tooltip that said something about maybe shift enter. Ah, look at that. That is in fact how you jump. All big and high. Good deal. So if I can just kind of fly around a little bit now. Oh man, this is nice. I am enjoying this, and now my booster has recharged. Oh, that is quite the red ground there. Hello, slug thingy-majigger type guy. How are you doing? I haven't even focused on you yet. I have seen you walking around while I was putting stuff together, but I didn't actually show him on camera. That is one funky-looking creature, I'll tell you that much. Oh, hello. You look like you may not be friendly. What are you? Just out of curiosity. Hello, good sir, or madam, or neither. I don't know what you are. Wow, you are freaky looking. Cool, good deal. Let's just kind of keep flying around a little bit here. Do have to say I rather like the power usage this thing is getting. And speaking of power usage, let's go ahead and fly over here a little bit and hop out. Sorry. Oh, that could be bad. I didn't land it. Well, good to know. I was actually coming over here so I could turn my escape pod off, and this might be the shortest lived flight ever. Let's see. Let's turn my jetpack on. And oops, totally messed that jump up. Give it a second to recharge here. And there we go. And let's see, how do I bring it back down? Yeah, C does bring it back down. That's kind of what I figured it would be. Good. Well, let's just go drive around for a minute. I figure, you know, spent so much time building this thing, I should at least try and drive around a little. Ah, yes, I can in fact turn the headlights, the spotlights on and off. Good. Now, I would actually like to place those a little higher. I think that would be a better thing to do. Build up some... Oh, don't crash into that. Build up some blocks and put them on top of those blocks. That way it can illuminate things when I'm, you know, coming across these big old hills and divots and things. I hear something honking away or scrunching away. It's kind of a big tower over there. Let's go check that out right quick. I have no idea how far I am from everything now. This may not be a good idea. This may be a brilliant idea. I have no idea. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Wow, that actually is a lot further away than it looks. A lot further away. It's alright, though. This thing kind of reminds me of the little, well, I can't even think what it's called now. The little sand cruiser in Star Wars. That's what it makes me think of. Not sure if there's anything over here. I would suspect there may be some drones. Oh, yeah. Those would be angry things firing at me. Let's just drift a little around the side here and turn around. I'm going to hop out and see if I can get a look at what's shooting at me. Okay. Am I out of range? Let's hope so. Go ahead and hop out now. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Where is my gun? Oh, don't shoot it. No, don't shoot my vehicle. What are you? Oh, you look like some sort of turret. Oh, there goes my ship. All that hard work, all for naught. You gotta love it. You are a jerk, Mr. Alien Artifact Gun Turret Thingy-majigger. Ah, man. That is quite terrible. I guess I'm going to have to spend some time salvaging what little remains I can of my ship. Ah, man. I knew something like that was going to happen, too. I just knew it as soon as I hopped out and let it shoot at me because I was trying to have fun looking at it. Ah, well, what can you do? At this point, it'd probably be easier to start over, honestly. That was a lot of stuff I lost there. Let's just take a look at how this works. From what I have read, this thing is painful. Trying to remove stuff. No, you don't. Excuse my cat bouncing in and knocking into everything. No. Repair, recharge, reload. How come I cannot reload you? No, you don't want to reload? No. Alright, well. So be it, I guess. Yeah, you have charges. You're reloaded. I guess I made the wrong charge. Maybe they changed it on me from what I read. Ah, well. I'm going to leave it right there. Miserable failure and all, because there's no polite way to say it. This is indeed a miserable, complete and utter failure. So, I'm not sure if I'll be doing any more of these ones. I don't know. This game really takes me a long time to do anything, and might be a good one to stream just because I can do that in a longer burst. But for right now, I'm not 100% sure which way I'm going to go. But do have some other shows on the channel, so if you're interested, check those out. And just the same, I will catch you on the next one. So thanks for watching. See you later.